Alright, so here we have another battle where we will have my opponent here needs Hanzo Hattori, or Hattori Hanzo, however you want to say that. He's playing base, Shogun 2. Honestly, I can't see the rest of his units because of Fog of War. He's probably hiding them somewhere. But looking at his general alone, just look at that. Striking blue guys with the white essence. Or I guess white with blue essence, but it's a nice color combination. Wanted to appreciate that. Looking back at my forces, playing standard white and gold. Let's see. Got 2 Kyoto police. Got 2 Gehetai. Actually, 4 Gehetai. And just a bunch of Imperial infantry. I've also got 2 Tosa riflemen and an artillery piece, Armstrong guns. Great guns, these things. Oh, and these 1 Katana Kachi, which funnily enough are my little favorite guys, the red and blue, tier 5, or rank 5, level 5, however you want to say that. And just press play. Now, this whole battle was kind of weird for me since I expected him to have a force, you know, ready to meet mine, but nope. He didn't have anything, like, out on the open. Just had everything hidden. So, eventually, I finally start moving some units. I got 8 Imperial Infantry units, so these guys are gonna start moving first. Then I got this pack of 4 guys moving over here. And this wasn't a ranked match, which is why there's no key points anywhere on the map. And probably why my opponent thought it'd be okay to just camp back there in the forest. Because without key unit or key buildings, there's no real incentive to move from a good position. Or a good starting position. So here my Armstrongs are just gonna pack up and start moving out because they can't shoot the general from where they're at. And honestly, there's not much to look at. So my infantry are just gonna start marching. I don't know if he has, well, considering the deployment zones, he probably doesn't have any infantry here, but I didn't know that. I don't know where his infantry may be hiding. I suspect that they're probably all in this region, in this forest, or in this forest, considering his general's hiding all the way back here. In the meantime, I'm just gonna start marching, set up a defensive line. Maybe he'll come out and meet me. Doesn't look like he will. Although, looking at this map more intricately, I like this map. Usually when you find it in a ranked match, there's a point here, and then there's a point in this corner, and opposite of that in this corner. And it's fairly good. But here I guess we're kind of forced to watch the infantry march. Yeah, look at these guys. White backpacks, white breechers, golden jackets. Although it's not really a gold color, it's more of a muted yellow. But yeah, no need to rush, for me at least, since I haven't seen any of his infantry and my opponent hasn't moved anything. Which is quite frankly a little bit boring. Here my Katana Kachi are just marching around, trying to see what they can do, which is nothing, since they still have to cross this river and find the opponent. So I'm gonna speed this up. Watch my artillery piece roll about slowly. I think I'm gonna place it either on this position or right at the base of the hill, just so I could get a better firing angle. And even at 2 times speed, as my units move into position, still no movement, or at least no visible movement from my opponent. So I'm going to start crossing the river, getting infantry over to the other side of this river onto his side, see if he finally starts doing something. Nope. Alright, so I'm just gonna commit all of my infantry on this end to cross the river. And now everyone's across. Everyone's ready. I'm gonna keep on marching. And now that everyone on this side is there, I'm gonna start marching these guys and right there. His bow key have been exposed. Oh, he has bow key. Okay, so he wasn't playing base, he was playing for samurai as well. I just couldn't see any of his infantry to tell. So what I'm guessing now is gonna try to do the standard tactic of harassing me with his bow key. Yeah, look at that, I'm firing. He's firing. Yeah, these guys lost 10 men apiece. I guess they died in the river. And my Katana Kachi also lost 10 men apiece. So 30 kills between those 2 units. Oh, here comes another volley. Now these guys are dropping. These guys are getting peppered. Oh, those poor guys, just getting shot up. Yeah, these Boki can essentially outrange all of my infantry, except for my Tosa riflemen, and they haven't crossed the river yet, I don't think. Oh yeah, they have. There they are, right there. So the Tosa riflemen are gonna get into position, trying to get into this forest here. And I guess my opponent realizes quickly enough that Tosa riflemen can actually catch his infantry, so they're just gonna run away, flee into the forest. In the meantime, this forest is still yet to move, because I'm focusing more on trying to snipe out these Boki. So now my general is gonna move across. And my Armstrongs, instead of taking a position here, are gonna either set up here or make it cross over the river as well. And still my opponent refuses to show himself. I don't know what he's planning on doing. It's not like he has any hidden infantry in this forest, so everything is over here in this forest. So it's clearly a bait. He's trying to get me to walk into his infantry, just get caught. But I've just been very cautious, waiting, or not waiting, but cautiously moving up, trying to find where his infantry are so I can just shoot them down before they catch me. Which, in turn, I guess is the opposite of what he expected me to do. I guess he just wanted me to go straight for it. Charge towards him with no respect, I guess. With no regards to my own well-being, or to my own infantry's well-being. Here we see his Boki trying to do some flanking maneuvers, I guess. But he's not really getting any shots off. We've now reached the point where I've essentially formed up pretty much a wall. I know where he's hiding, more or less. I know that this wall of infantry can't be broken pretty easily. Well, it probably could. Although the interlapping infantry does prevent that. If anything, he could have gone around if he had taken this path. That would have been the sneaky maneuver on his point, if he had just gone and taken his whole infantry mass around here. Then they would be striking from this angle. But no, I think he's just sitting there, content to be on his hill. Now we see my artillery piece is setting up, and he's just gonna gun-ho it now. Look at all that. 5 Yarikachi units and 3 Shogutai. And they just get met up by Imperial Infantry. Oh, here's what I was talking about. Yeah, exactly that. His Yariki are gonna start spilling out. Although he should have done it more from this angle. But, oh well. These Kahetai are gonna get caught up right now. I'm gonna try to move them, but it's to no avail. They're gonna get just start flattened. These Kahetai are gonna turn quickly, or as quickly as they can, to engage the Yari Cav. And here my artillery are firing into the forest, while my Kyoto police just hold the line. And now he's hitting the back of my infantry here. And it's just a huge mess as these guys just crash in there. And these Shogutai start crashing into my Imperial infantry. But see, here's the thing. This turned from a, well, uphill fight for me into an uphill fight for him, since he has to climb this slight little incline to get at my infantry. Now my cannons are just going at it. Here his Yarikachi, another wave of Yarikachi have just come out. My Tosa riflemen are moving, and my Katana Kachis and such are moving in. But yeah, let's see over here how things are going. Kyoto's police fighting Yarikachi. These Shogutai are running. Guess they couldn't finish them off. These Yarikachi are also fleeing scene. And these guys are also fleeing. Looks like everyone here is almost essentially routed. The infantry units that were around here have just shattered, at least on my part. My Kahetai are still holding. His general actually shattered one of my Kahetai over here and is just cutting him clean. Here his Boki are trying to do some stuff. His Yarikachi have disengaged. And he has more units of Yarikachi moving in to engage my Kahetai and infantry. And here they go. But it's to no avail. There's too many lines of infantry for them to actually get stuck in. Here my Kyoto police are coming in to help fix things up. My bodyguard, my avatar, just roaming around, patrolling. And these guys shatter. Oh, these Yarikachi just get shredded mercilessly by the lines and lines of men. Even a cannon shot comes over. Oh, that misses. This guy gets shot in the back almost 3 times before he finally falls. And that's basically it. It's a wrap. Let that be a lesson to anyone who just sits there waiting for the opponent to charge at them. It doesn't always work, especially when someone's cautious. Yeah, we can see here 1,100 men killed, only 700 lost, 400 men deficit right there. Yeah, look, these Imperial Guard got 130 kills. All things considered, his charge into my infantry would have been pretty good if I had moved my infantry further forward and not onto a slight hill. Yeah, look at this. One of his Shogutai got 149 kills by itself. And his Yarikachi almost broke even. 83 and 85. Well, that's it for this fight. I guess that's all for now.